Howdy folks, thanks for watching. So, today, in the mail, I just received a letter from the state of Utah Social Security Administration Retirement Survivors and Disability Insurance Notice Disapproval of Claim. Apparently, I don't have any kind of claim for disability or anything like that, and so I've been submitting all this paperwork over and over and over again, and this is mainly I try not to make it a ramble like I normally do, but so anyway, I had recently, within the last year and a half or so, have had all of my toes amputated on my right foot, and I have been cleared. This might come up backwards, so if you can read backwards, then do it that way, because I'm technology challenged. So, there we go. I have been cleared by my doctors at the Huntsman Cancer Center to go back to work. Okay, but to go back to work, I need to get something called a skills performance evaluation. Now, I was working for the Utah Transit Authority, and I got hurt while I was working at the Utah Transit Authority, and they want me to do a thing called an SPE, a Skills Performance Evaluation, before they will let me go back to work. Well, I have to pay for it. According to this letter from the Social Security Administration, I'm not hurt, and I'm not disabled, and everything like that. There's a retirement, survivors, and disability insurance, blah, blah, blah. I've been an American my whole life, so there's that. So anyway, I have never talked to anybody in person, face to face, other than intake, to hand paper behind the glass plate. So anyway, this is what America is like, people. It's all about graft and profit and making money, and not necessarily supporting the citizens. Now, I have to admit, I haven't been a perfect citizen. I've never been in jail. I've never set anybody's house on fire. I've never done anything except, a little bit of drag racing when I was a teenager and stuff like that. But I guess this is all catching up with me now because I'm 58 years old. And that's just part of our sociology in the United States. What I have to do in order to get benefits is I have to dye my hair all kinds of multicolors, and then invent some kind of functional disability so that I can qualify. Now, I have never met anybody from the federal government Social Security system or the state of Utah Social Security system, and I just want to show you my proof that I'm not disabled, okay, that I just want to make the clarity for sure. So some of you guys, this is a be forewarned. This might look kind of weird. So I got my boots on, and I bought these boots because they have a stiff sole. And no, I'm not trying to emulate the black boot days of the Marine Corps or anything like that. And I have kind of ugly feet, but who cares? So this is the boot that I wear on my good foot, and that's my normal foot. You know, kind of long. Uh, I'm a skinny, strawberry-haired kid. Always was super skinny, normal cowboy. Lots of tendon strength and stuff like that from doing hard work. I've worked all my life and been employed. So just to remind you, the Huntsman Cancer Center has released me to go back to work without any restrictions. These are people that do podiatry, feet, and they amputate people's feet. They get them into rehab. They get them to go back into society, everything like that. Now, mind you, some of you are kind of squeamish or anything like that. My dedication. This is the way that Americans are socialized, is to work until you drop. Or at least in my age bracket. I'm 58 years old. And I've always worked my entire life. So, anyway. Yeah, it's all backwards. Good foot. Bad foot. No toes. I don't know if you guys want to be. Here's the proof. It's not a prosthetic, guys. I've been cleared to go back to work. No toes. So, in America, you are expected to work your butt off if you're doing physical labor in America. So just be forewarned that because we live in a corporatist culture and our government, this letter I got from the Social Security Administration, I have never talked to anybody from the Social Security Administration face to face, in person. I don't have a doctor now. So I'm supposed to get a lawyer, pay for a lawyer with money I don't have, in order to be able to get my SPE, Skills Performance Evaluation, which the Utah Transit Authority won't pay me for. So I've had to take out all my retirement money, and get charged 28% on my retirement money, so that I can take care of my medical bills and everything like that. I've getting ready to do my taxes, but I'm sure, because I've not always been a good dog, that somehow I'm going to be penalized for that. So, that's what it's like to be in America. If you get hurt, you're screwed. And, no, this foot wound isn't from smoking, and it's not from diabetes. So, as a normal American, I'm socialized to be super loyal to the company that I work for, and do everything I can in some circumstances is to make my money, be invisible, and leave. Go home and pretend I'm normal. So, this is what America is like. This is how America treats its own citizens when they are born here. Now, all these drama over illegal aliens and everything like that, and I'm not jealous and I'm not angry, because I understand the corruption in the South American governments. Now, just because I've said that, I have automatically disqualified myself from being able to work anywhere in South America. I'm a good worker, whatever. This isn't a resume. I'm really good at almost anything I've ever done, except for painting. And I'm not good at that. So anyway, the Social Security Administration says I'm not hurt. It says I don't have any disability, even though I've lost my stuff. Now I'm going to put my thumb over this so you guys don't come running to my door and stuff. Social Security determination. Read the letter header and stuff. I had to turn it at an angle. So these people whom I've never seen, never talked to, or anything like that, I have to go and hire a lawyer so that I can get this proof verified. And that's the way America works, okay? Because all Americans, this is the psychology in the United States. All Americans think just like the corporatists in our government. See, the way it works is everybody's trying to make money. We live in a corporate society and everything like that. Whether it's good or evil, I don't know. I'd like to make lots of money myself. But I'm socialized in a way to work extra hard to get the things I want, and then spend the last half of my life trying to protect everything so that I don't freeze. Now, I live in northern Utah, so I have to protect myself so I don't freeze in the winter, because for whatever reason my ex has decided that they have other stuff they need to do or anything like that. Now, in the American society is biased against men. First of all, well, not first of all, because I got multiple steps that I'm talking to you guys about. So that's the way it works in America. I have to pay for an attorney to talk to the Social Security to make a claim that I have been injured because I have been working for the United States since the 70s, because when I was 9 years old, I started out washing dishes for my mom because I was one of those kids that couldn't be left alone. Well, okay. But I've always had a job up until now. Now I'm on the verge of losing everything unless I get back to work. And my biggest, I don't know if this is the correct word, my biggest impetus right now is I want to stay alive long enough so that my cats can pass away without being handed over to their fourth owner. And as far as I know, this is the longest time my cats have been secure, whatever. So it's okay, warped sense of priorities and stuff like that. I care more for my cats than I do people. But I wonder why I care more about my cats than people. There are really good people, and I go to a lot of the Mexican restaurants around here and everything like that, and all the women and people are very compassionate and have been very helpful and everything like that, and they've known me since I've been going through this trouble with the UTA. So anyway, that's my situation. According to the federal government, I have to pay for everything to make sure to get to see somebody in person so that I can be qualified as disabled. Well, here's the proof from the federal government, from somebody who has never seen me, never talked to me, never or anything like that. It takes a whole year to be able to talk to anybody or anything like that if you're semi-normal. If you get hurt at a company in America, you have to pay for all of the evaluations like that. And if your insurance runs out, you're just screwed. Because in America, the government does not do anything for free for its people unless you were born that way, or unless you're an illegal alien that nobody can actually prove who you are. So there it is. If it's the rot in Western society that is going to cause this country to fall apart, and there it is. So I just wanted to let you guys know I am okay. You know, according to the government and Huntsman Health Cancer Center and everything like that, I'm okay. Okay, I'm supposed to go back to work and do everything like that, but I'm not allowed to go back to work because they want a skills performance evaluation, and the thing with that is, where in the heck in Utah do I get a skills performance evaluation? Nobody knows. And yet I have to pay all the money. I'm responsible to pay all of the money so that I can go back to the company, drive for the company that I worked with. $1 billion, multi-billion dollar company, and I'm just one person. I'm sorry. Maybe everybody else has gone through the SPE, and at the company I work for, everybody else has gotten that, and I understand the separations of responsibility, because it's too easy in America to have a corrupt system where a person just says, "Oh yeah, you're okay. Don't $5, go back to work." That's corruption in America. So that's the excuse to keep me from doing work. I have a 2% variance from my schedule. I've never had any 500,000 miles at the UTA of no accidents, no anything. I've been awarded for all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's the end of my rant. And so I'm going to go downstairs and practice my bagpipes. I had another meeting scheduled, but it's just more bullshit and patronizing and bullcrap. And sorry, I don't know how to delete it. Bull fertilizer. That's what it is. Okay, it's fertilizer. Okay, that's the a roundabout meaning of that. And I don't have any hair to dye any colors, and I don't want to be part of it. I have nothing against people that have issues that they're working on in their own lives. I really don't care. I'm a bus driver. When I'm a bus driver, my mode as a bus driver is, can you hold a conversation? If you need to talk to me about anything that's going on with your life, just to get it off your chest, I don't care. Go ahead and talk to me and everything like that. I've got tons of experience. I've got 30 years of experience in the transportation business. And I'm still good at what I do. And, so anyway, that's my rant. For those people who are from outside of the United States, the way it works is if you're broke, anybody, construction, everything like that whole system is engineered to take advantage of you. And as long as you don't care about it, that's fine and okay. I am a normal American. I didn't save up my money, and then when I got hurt, I had to use all of my retirement money to pay for my medical bills, and now I had to do taxes so that I can get a tax break back on my medical bills. But I'm not an accountant, so it's going to take me twice as long to get all my taxes and everything that together. And then once I pay my taxes, I'm taxed on my taxes, and that's the way America works. So it's totally about graft. Okay, I could go on all day with this. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. I gotta get ready to go and do my DoorDash and make $5 for the night. I'm working on that, but I don't want to talk about any of that, because then, there's all these other government agencies. As soon as they find out that I'm trying to be a success for myself, they'll do everything in their power to shut me down and whatever. And one of my ex-bosses, his name is Joe. We're not friends. I got finagled into filing a lawsuit against him by a really smart guy named Dwayne, and I was young and naive, and so anyway, to that person, his name is Joe. I'm not going to say his last name, but in a lot of ways, I feel bad. I can't say sorry on that, but anyway, he's in airport ground transportation in Southern California, And I'll tell you what, I don't want to move to California, but if I found somebody that could help me out with starting up my transportation business, I'm selling off my van because it just, in Utah, it's just not practical. Anyway, that's a whole different story. Thanks for watching. But just so you know, 1 foot, half a foot, so 1.5 feet. I'm not disabled. I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with me. You know, I've never talked to anybody from the Social Security admin in person. You know, and that's the way it works. They just, they light up a cigar and say, hey, well, in Utah, they light up a carrot and they say, oh yeah, it's just that way. You don't have any proof, and this, that, and the other. Your doctors don't have any meaning, and this, that, and the other. The people that amputate feet all day long, have no relevance to what the government has decided. So anyway, if you wonder why, unless you're super rich, why people are so angry and all this horsepucky going on with politics and stuff like that, that's what it's all about. I got to figure out a way to engineer some kind of graft. Instead of being so honest in the United States, I got to find some way to engineer my own graft so that I could take advantage of the system. Okay? But now that I'm in the system, I'll be tracked. If I make any money, they'll put the hammer down. That's the way the American system works. See, the government wants your money just as bad as the criminal on the street wants his fentanyl. So, yeah. But the criminal on the street with the fentanyl is going to get all kinds of free help and everything like that because, we're a compassionate country. Right. So, anyway, have a good day. I'm going to go do my DoorDash and make my $5 for the day, and just so I can barely keep a little bit amount of money trickling into my bank account so I can feed my cats and try to keep the heat on because it's winter time in Utah. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.